Before preparing to improve the world, first look around your own home. 3 times learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. Never blame anyone in your life. Good people give you happiness, bad people give you experience, the worst people give you a lesson, and the best people give you memories. You are responsible for your own happiness. If you expect others to make you happy, you will always be disappointed. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. Think good thoughts. Say nice things, do good for others, everything comes back. Music. Respect is like a mirror. The more you show it to other people, the more it will reflect back on you. Respect the old when you are young, help the weak when you are strong. Confess your faults when you are wrong, because one day you will be old, weak, and wrong. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. The greatest good in this world is positive thinking, and the greatest influence in the world is negative thinking. This is the final discovery of my life. Humans are not born hating anyone. They're taught to hate. Parents teach, media teaches otherwise. Human nature is to love music. The biggest suspense of life is that you don't know who is praying for you and who is playing with you. The greatest lesson I have learned in life is that I still have a lot to learn. If you want to know the end, look at the beginning. No. Religion is higher than humanity. People have become educated but have not become human. A wise man can always be found alone. A weak man can always be found in crowd. If you're not doing what you love, then you're wasting your time. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Don't cry over the past, it's gone. Don't stress about the future, it hasn't arrived. To live in the present and make it beautiful. Don't judge a person's future based on their present conditions, because time has the power to transform black coal into a shiny diamond. You know what? The past is something you cannot change, forget it or even erase. It's something that you can only accept. Keep the lessons they taught you and move on. Mistakes teach us which mistakes we should not make again. One way to live in peace in this world is to have a large cemetery where every human being can bury the faults and shortcomings of the people. Don't kill people with kindness, because not everyone deserves your kindness. Kill people with silence, because not everyone deserves your attention. Always be ready to survive alone. Some people suddenly change today. You are important to them tomorrow. You are nothing to them. And that's real life. If you want to know who you really are, listen to your mother and your enemy. They are the only 2 people who will tell you the truth. Honesty has a power very few people can handle. One day you'll look back and realize that you worry too much about things that don't really matter. Sometimes in life, you have to make a decision that will break your heart, but give peace to your soul. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. Be careful what you tolerate. You are teaching people how to treat you. If you want to know someone's mind, listen to their words. If you want to know their heart, watch their actions. If you don't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lose. A person never forget the respect he receives from others and the humiliation he receives from his own people. People like the truth only when it is in their favor. A nation that does not care about each other is destroyed. Advice should always be sought from the experienced rather than the wise. You can forgive a fool because he only walks in one direction and doesn't deceive anyone. Allah listens to the sad story with an evil eye. It also gives some grief. Meta. It also solves some confusion, but if all grief is resolved, then the conversation between man and him ceases. The sorrows of a man are born in the womb of silence and are absorbed inwardly, while the tears of a woman make noise everywhere. Making a mistake is not such a bad thing, but not learning from it for the future is a very bad thing. Right decision brings a big change in your life. So decide wisely in today's era. No one is satisfied with their situation, but everyone is satisfied with their intellect. You are a slave to those from whom you want to hear your praise. A person who walks with wise people also becomes wise. A person who never trusts anyone is never deceived. Write your bad times in the sand and your good times in stone. We always write the truth about others, not about ourselves. This is our hypocrisy towards ourselves. If you work for happiness, you won't find happiness. But if you work with happiness, you will definitely find happiness. If you can get by in life without asking for favors from anyone, then don't ask. For favors from anyone, don't go to sleep at night until you write down what you have to do tomorrow. A coward dies 1,000 times, but a brave man dies only once. It is foolish to advise someone in old age because at that age they cannot change themselves. If a man is a priest of lust, then such women should also be tied in front of a cannon and blown up. Everybody's a teacher if you listen. Do it for the people who want to see you. Fail. Don't tell me what people said about me. Tell me why they were so comfortable. Telling you words may lie, but actions always tell the truth. Avoid using harsh words because you don't know how long the other person will remember your words. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm. Whatever you do, good or bad, people will always have something negative to say about you. And that's life. Looking at life from a different perspective makes you realize that it's not the deer that is crossing the road. Rather, it's the road that is crossing. The forest falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice.